Hold on,
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Yeah, going on here?
Hey, man.
We are back in the building. We survived. Ain't nobody that we know of committed suicide. And
wait a minute. We missed a couple folks.
Ain't nobody heard from Glass. We still got the APB out on Mr. Glass.
I had to do a welfare check on Big Los yesterday.
Big Los, yeah. Big Los.
Oh man,
I had to do a welfare check on Big Los.
He better talk about the Cowboys since he ain't got nothing to say about his own team.
Yeah,
man, I've been seeing a whole lot of that. I'm like, what? Like, didn't your team play, bro? And got smoked the day before, like 4 hours.
Welcome to another episode of Reppin' Talk Yo Ish. I am D-Ray, the producer, along with the president of Blast Music 247. Mr. Rock is in the building, and our official DJ extraordinaire Gooch is in the building, aka Mr. Smooth Talker. That's an inside joke.
Smooth operator.
Sade Gooch, that's his name. That's his Vegas name. My name Gooch Sade.
Woo, man.
Bruh, so where do we start? Because we ain't gonna start with the obvious.
Nah, man.
We ain't gonna start with the obvious.
We ain't gonna start with the obvious.
It was a massacre this past weekend with the NFL. We'll start with the first game. The first game that's on my mind was Buffalo and Cincinnati.
Buffalo and Cincinnati. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a disappointment of a game because I, being a Steelers fan, I was hoping that the Bengals would not win. Did not get my wish because they looked really, really good, and Buffalo looked really, really bad. What were your thoughts on the game, fellas?
Man, someone has to tell me what is so special right now about Josh Allen. Okay, I mean, big. He can run, but you know how they do, people of that persuasion that can run some, And,
let me ask you a question, Rob.
Hold on, bro. I ain't through yet, man.
You took a pause too long, man. You took a pause too long.
Yet, bro. I'm just,
wait a minute. I don't know what happened to Gooch in the past 7 days. Gooch done got real aggressive. Almost like somebody done flipped a switch.
I don't know, man.
It's like he done turned into Goochimus Prime or something.
Damn, not Gucci.
I'm gonna die from the Twinkies, man.
Okay.
Them wasn't no Twinkies you was trying to put your bid in on, but I'm a rub.
Man. So yesterday's game, that was Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was Saturday. All I know is that Joe Burrow outplayed Josh Allen like Josh Allen's last name was Prescott.
Oh,
dang.
And I am sitting here like Joe Burrow has been in the league for 3 years now?
Yeah.
And has made it to
2019, yeah.
And has made it to the AFC Championship game twice in a row. Or was it 3 times in a row? It's 2 times in a row. Yes, twice, yeah. Twice in a row. And Josh Allen is there, but he hasn't made it to the NFC Championship game, right? The AFC Championship game, right? I don't think the Bills with him.
I want to say they did, and they lost.
Really?
Yeah. I'll look that up.
Joe Burrow is the freaking man. I'm just gonna go on and say it. He is the freaking man. Okay. I know that it's cold in Cincinnati. But I don't think that they play outside in Cincinnati, do they?
No, but they was in Buffalo.
I know it, but I'm saying Buffalo is used to playing in that snow and junk that like they was in. And Joe Burrow company coming from the school in Louisiana, where they barely gonna see snow. They're sort of like Texas. They're gonna barely see snow. When he went down there and took care of business on them boys, and the Bills looked like trash. You gotta say, Gooch. Finally, go on ahead now.
All right. What I was gonna say was, who would you rather have, Dak Prescott
Oh shit!
or Josh Allen?
Right now, today, at
Right
this
now.
particular time,
Right now.
give me Josh Allen.
Okay.
Right now, at this particular time, give me Josh Allen.
I was going to
Josh
ask
Allen
D-Ray
is-
the same thing. Would you take Josh Allen for your team?
No, I'll take that.
You'll take that.
I'll take that. And to answer your earlier question, yeah, they made it to the AFC Championship last year, and they got beat by the Chiefs.
Who did? The
Buffalo.
Bills.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Okay.
So, and the Chiefs beat, I think they beat Cincinnati last year.
Yeah. So how did they make it to the AFC Championship game?
No, I'm talking about Buffalo Bills made it to the championship game.
Okay.
They was in the championship. So he has gotten them to at least one AFC championship.
Yeah, I would still take him over. I would still take him over Dak. I don't know what Dak is. So we ain't gonna even get into that now. I'm not going. I got too
I'll
much.
just ask the question.
I got too much venom toward that game.
I am interested in hearing why would D-Ray take for his team. How do you figure that Dak is a better fit than Josh Allen?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, which
Okay.
means that I watched Big Ben Roethlisberger's career, his entire career in Pittsburgh. And if you're a Steelers fan, you know that Big Ben was good for at least 2 interceptions a game. It was just a given. It was just a given. Hey, look, any Steelers fan that's watching this afterwards, say something in the comments. Because Big Ben was good for at least 2 a game, right? The difference is coaching, and the difference was strategy and the supporting cast. The thing about Dak is not going to win you a championship by himself. He's just not. That's just not him. He's not Brady. He's not Manning. He's just not that dude.
Hold it now. See, you're gonna bring up Brady still. Don't act like Brady did not have superior talent on that side while they playing.
Come on, man. Now wait a minute. We talk a lot of trash. We talk a lot of trash. But besides Randy Moss, name another Hall of Fame. Hold on. Name another Hall of Fame wide receiver Brady had.
You gonna tell me that Gronk ain't gonna be in the wide? I mean, that
Gronk is a tight end, by the way.
I know it, but I'm
Maybe
saying
Steven,
players.
he
I'm
was
just not,
blocking.
yeah, but all he do, he don't block. I mean, that's just like calling Tim Duncan a power forward just because his position on the paper was power forward. Tim Duncan was a center.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Gronk is a big ass wide receiver, just like Kittles and just like all the rest of Greg Olsen was. They some big ass wide receivers.
Say what you will. I will just say this, and we'll get more into this in the Dallas segment because I feel like that's going to be a 30-minute conversation in and of itself. I'm going to just say this. You can't sit up there and complain about paying that man and then let all his help go. I'm just saying like that.
Hold
Wait.
Let his help go.
We better.
Yeah,
Let his help go. Hey, look. If your starting running back gets hurt,
now that's their fault.
and that's what I'm talking about. Your running back get hurt. Where's Zeke at? Okay, Zeke hurt. What's your plan? If you don't have a plan, whose fault is that?
That is on the coach. Like I said, coaches and everyone else is going to always choke.
Right.
No innovation on that game yesterday. No nothing. They're going to always choke. But he does have great talent on that team. I mean, it's hard to win back-to-back 12 win seasons without talent on that team. But we ain't gonna go that out.
What can Pittsburgh do
just keep on going
to better their team next year? What do you want them to do?
I mean, we were getting it together towards the end of the season. Mike Tomlin was having them guys play as a team, and we almost snuck into the playoffs. And given how we started, that's real positive for next year. We just got to keep people healthy. I would like to see a change in our offensive coordinator because I don't feel like they're creative enough. But I mean, you can't really deviate too much from Steelers football. Steelers football is get a running back, bash you in the mouth, and maybe you throw a couple of passes to set up the run. That's Steelers football. So I like our chances next year. Get a couple more pieces in the secondary, strengthen up the offensive line for Kenny. I like our chances. I was very positive with the outcome, and Mike Tomlin is a hell of a coach, because I don't know too many coaches that could go 1-6, 1-5, and still end the season with a winning season. I don't know too many coaches could do that with a rookie quarterback.
The real question is, how long is it going to take for us to get our what is that? Which one we getting here again? Twinkies and what?
Oh yeah. Should I be expecting something from FedEx soon, bro?
Gucci ain't shit. Yeah. As soon as I get a forwarding address, yeah, I got y'all covered. I'll cover these bets. That's fine.
Yeah, gonna be in a private chat here soon, bro. Okay?
That's fine. That's all right. Yeah, go ahead and I'll own up to it.
All right, so what I want to know, and it's probably on the mind of a whole bunch of NFL fans out there, is what is your boy Tampa Tom going to do?
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. Wait a minute. What is this coming in? I think I see glass coming.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I don't think Glass gonna make it this evening. Yeah, he might be a little busy. So, I think Tom's leaving Tampa Bay, and I would not be surprised to see him in a Raiders uniform.
Man,
I would not be surprised, because I believe it's one of the coaches that he's chummy with. Because Tampa Bay is imploding. They already know they're gonna have to start rebuilding. Tom is not on the same page with people, and he, in his mind, he got another year or two left before he's in the broadcast booth. He should go ahead and get that $300 million and get on up out of there. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him in a Raider uniform next year.
If that man at 46 years old going to be in a Raiders uniform, then we might as well go down there and ask them fools for a loan. No, not even a loan. Just say, look, man, y'all passing out money to old fools. Then all of us over here, just gonna kick out something. If no one saw every time anyone got close to Tom Brady and he turned his back to throw, or he throw the ball in the ground, that means Tom Brady is done. His body may be sitting there like, yeah, but your brain, when your brain says, nah, fool, you're going to turn around and throw this ball and not even look where you're throwing because you don't want to get hit, it's over, okay? He could keep on trying. He could keep on trying to, take these people money. And if they're going to pay him, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Get your money as long as the fools are out there willing to pay it. But the man needs to go ahead, have a seat, ride off into the sunset, collect that $300 million, but sitting on TV and chill out.
Before Gooch goes in, who he reminds me of? I remember reading about Johnny Unitas. That was, he was already a Hall of Fame quarterback, but I think he played until he was 48, somewhere close to that, and couldn't hardly walk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I hope.
Yeah, but they needed the money back then. Tom don't need the money.
You never know that. You don't know what was on that divorce.
I don't. You right. You right.
You just don't know.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't see him in Tampa Bay next year. That's for sure. What you think, Gooch?
I think I got the perfect position for Tom on the football team. Player, coach. Mm-hmm. He needs to be a coach, find somebody he can mentor, and give him all his knowledge. I know this is a stretch because he thinks he's still the man, but he's not.
Bro,
he's still in football.
Name one, okay? I'm just gonna say this: professional Hall of Famer that has come out and been an excellent coach in any league?
Deion Sanders.
No, professional. Did I not say professional? Because I knew that was the first thing he was going to say.
I'm gonna say this. To your point, I don't know very many in the NFL,
and it's because just like in the NBA, they're sitting there saying, "Oh, this came so easy for me. Why can't y'all do it?" Brady is going to think that too. Why can't you do it? He's
I'm
not
talking about a head coach. I'm talking about like
he's going to be a player assistant coach.
I'm talking about a quarterback coach.
Man, I tell you, you need to get back on the
But see, from Brady's ego,
I know his ego won't let him do it.
Yeah, his ego won't let him do it. And Tampa Bay is a good example of them young kids not listening to Brady because, you say he the GOAT, and all the fans go, yeah, he the GOAT. Them young players is like, man, bump you. You know what I mean? Because they wasn't listening to him. And so Brady looks like what Jordan looked like playing with the Wizards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, I would say get on out of there, but hey, who am I?
Well, since we are on quarterbacks, I'm going to stay with it. Y'all want to tell me what my cousin here is going to be doing, okay?
That's your boy.
What's going to happen to him, though?
Wait, what did that say? Wait a minute, what did that say? We traded Rock back to Dallas for a single half-used menthol cigarette.
that's your PM.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, do you need some counseling for that? Because that looks like they didn't want you, man.
Hey, man. Hey.
Get that off the screen. You don't know how to do it. There you go.
Does not matter, bro. Does not matter, okay? What y'all think is going to happen with Baltimore?
Go ahead, Gooch.
I think that Baltimore has just really shot themselves in the foot. They messed this negotiation up. They should have gave the man his money. Ever since Ozzie Newsome left, it's been downhill for this particular franchise. I hate to see Lamar go somewhere else, but he is and should go somewhere else where he is appreciated.
In baseball, they talk about the curse of the Bambino when the Boston Red Sox traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees, and it took them almost 100 years to get to the World Series, right?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if Baltimore lets Lamar Jackson go, they will be the dumbest franchise in the history of franchises. You do not take a guy like him, build your entire offense around him, then don't pay him, right? And then now, what are you going to do? You're going to spend 3 or 4 more years rebuilding?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Stupid, man.
That's dumb. And then, okay, and so great. You let him go. That means that now in the AFC North, Baltimore won't have a quarterback, and everybody else is going to have a young stud.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun Watson will be back next year with Cleveland.
Yep.
Joe will be firing up in Cincinnati, and Kenny be lighting it up in Pittsburgh, and Baltimore won't have nobody. They don't even have any names on defense, and that's a change.
Well, they just signed the linebacker.
Who?
Baltimore. That's why they signed a linebacker to a long-term, big money deal. Let me look it up.
Yeah, look that up. I don't know what you're talking about, but at the end of the day, unless they sign the second coming of Ray Lewis, I don't see it. I just don't see it. And and there are some rumors that Atlanta might be throwing $260-300 million to get him in Atlanta.
Think about it, though, man. He is an upgrade from Marcus Mariota, and they wanted Marcus Mariota's skills. They wanted someone that could run, someone that could pass. He's a drastic upgrade from Marcus Mariota. That would be the best spot for him to go. And I would tell him to kick rocks myself.
And look, and what Falcons fans have been wanting for the past 14, 15 years is another Michael Vick.
Yeah.
And here you got somebody who might be slightly more talented than Michael Vick with a better temperament. So, yeah. What's going on, Kenneth Fly Holmes?
Yes, sir. What up, bro?
What it is, dude?
You ready for this contract?
Who?
Roquan Smith is worth $100 million, including a $45 million fully guaranteed, with $60 million in total guaranteed money.
How many touchdowns did he throw last year? That's all I need.
Not a one.
And not a
He got
one.
a 5-year deal.
Man.
Good for him, but I tell you what,
You don't see that 5 years. This is football, bro. That $45 million. Once
fly.
He's out of there.
look, and let me tell you.
The fly is in the house.
If Baltimore don't give, I would say bare minimum, they need to give him a 10-year, $280 million. And it needs to be all guaranteed, just like Deshaun Watson's contract.
Oh, let's go Kirk Cousins.
Right. If it's not all guaranteed, I'm up out of there. For real. I am up out of there because you know what? He gambled this year, and guess what happened? Almost got hurt. Almost.
Yeah.
And so you can't tell me that he didn't sit out. He sat out because he wanted to get paid. Because, you know, if he had a contract, he probably would have been playing.
Oh yeah. So we got, since we're on quarterbacks, and we got one more that with the decision that is up in the air. I don't have like pictures of him, probably because I just don't like how he looked. And that's our boy Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that's sorry.
What y'all think that the pimp named Slickback gonna do?
It really looked like his name should be Hobo Brown or somebody. Honestly, I could care less. If I was paying attention, he should have left Green Bay last season.
They should have got rid of him.
He should have been up out of there. He should have been in Denver, and Russell Wilson should have went somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I literally do not care because Green Bay, if they keep him, they got to deal with him, and if they let him go, they're gonna have to rebuild for the next 3 or 4 years. Because unlike when they had the Thief of Mississippi and Aaron Rodgers was behind him, there's nobody behind Aaron Rodgers right now.
No.
So it would be in their best interest to go ahead and ride it till the wheels fall off and just deal with the consequences.
Hold on, though. They have someone. They actually drafted the guy.
Jordan Love.
3 years ago, and Aaron Rodgers was like, "No, you're not going to play. Besides that, I'm not going to show you anything. Besides that, I'm not going to even be your friend, bro. So you might as well just sit on over here for the next 3 years." This was the organization making, doing that crazy shit. The organization should have said, "Yo, man, we have to see what this first round draft choice here is going to do." And he has been sitting over there. I mean, maybe he has been watching and learning, but he sure has not been getting mentored by the pimp named Slickback.
Hey, look, I'm about to make Kenneth Fly Holmes cuss. Maybe he should go to Tennessee.
Oh shit!
Might be a nice fit for him. They need a ticket draw.
No. I could care less. Aaron Rodgers, he makes it easy for you to not like him.
Oh man,
he makes it real easy. Even going back to the whole COVID thing, he makes it real easy to not root for him. So at this point, I could care less. But we did skip somebody though.
Sure that.
How did y'all think Trevor Lawrence looked when even though they lost to Kansas City and Mahomes got hurt, and so we definitely got to have a conversation about that. I knew you was gonna say that, Ken. I knew you was gonna say that. I thought Trevor Lawrence looked good.
Yeah,
I thought he looked good, and I think Jacksonville might be on their way up, next year. So what y'all think?
bro, these are the Jaguars, okay? And we're actually sitting here talking about the Jaguars. No one has even mentioned the Jaguars. Did Mark Brunell play for them back in the day? Was it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Did he play for them?
Yep.
That's about the only other quarterback I ever known that played for Jaguars. And I mean, we're sitting here talking about Trevor Lawrence, which means that he actually did something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For his third year too, right? This is his third year?
Yes.
Second year.
No, it's third year because he came out first and Burrow came out second.
After that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there like, these are some bad boys, I mean,
Let's go to Rock.
huh?
They definitely can throw the rock.
But you know what the real difference though is in coaching. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Look at where Jacksonville started and where they finished. Doug Peterson did a marvelous job. He did a great job getting them together, and you know, one or two plays you just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they could have maybe gone at least one more game further, but I think it's all up. I think it's all going to be all uphill for them next year, and I'm looking forward to seeing him because he's slinging it, man, for real.
Yeah. There are some like pretty good young quarterbacks that are out there, and it's not the same old pocket quarterbacks. There's no pocket quarterbacks sitting there. So if anyone is trying to bring in a coach to make someone a pocket quarterback, then that coach don't need to be coaching anymore. I'm sorry. Yeah. There's no such thing as a pocket quarterback now.
No, well,
it shouldn't be. Put it
I'm about to say there's one in Dallas, unfortunately.
He do it for he do it to his damn self.
Say what kids say they're gonna do something next year if they keep that squad together. Yeah, for real. They're gonna be something to mess with next year. Real quick before we go to the blast artist of the week, Pat Mahomes being hurt. How big is that gonna be next week? Because I don't know if y'all ever had a high ankle sprain.
I have not.
First of all, them things hurt. Second of all, a week ain't enough.
Nah, they take 4 to 6 weeks to heal.
Yeah.
I don't see how he's going to do it, but I didn't see him doing what he did when he came back in the other day either.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, how the hell is he still out there trying to run?
Take a shot and adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenny wanted to make that clear.
Yeah.
Blast Radio 247. I can't tell you what he said, but let me just say that he is not a fan of Jacksonville. These big Titans over there.
Yeah.
He was giving him a little bit of credit, but he wiped that all away.
We saw the line.
He said a done deal. I think probably gonna come back. You know, he's a free agent, so he's motivated to come back. You know, yeah. I think
but Pollard got a high ankle sprain too. And
No. Pollard has a broken fibula.
Oh, I thought it was a. Oh no,
that was initial.
He broke a bone.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, so he got the whole off season, bro. So
he broke it at the right time.
Yeah, he got the whole off.
He could do rehab in Jamaica.
Yeah. We know that contract.
Yeah, man. All right, so we're gonna talk about anything else. Are y'all ready for the blast artist of the week?
Let's go and hit that blast artist, man.
Blast artist of the week.
Hey, Rock, you had the opportunity to see our blast artist of the week last weekend. How was he?
Hey. From the time that we first met this dude, when we interviewed him like a couple of months ago, you can just tell just by listening to him, and especially his lyrical wordplay that like he is a special one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is the one and only Yamasani, and yo man, y'all need to check this joint out. What's it called?
This is The Culture.
The Culture. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Okay, girl, get it together. I'ma stand by your side. If it's trouble, I'ma ride. Gotta do it for the culture. Unity should coincide. Gotta do it for the culture. I'ma stand by your side. Gotta do it for the culture.
Who's a Jew and who's not? That seems to be the new topic. But I'd rather talk about who profits from violence on them singles you copping. Man-made holidays commonly deceive you in shopping. We in such pain, we seek out naproxen. Try to switch to PEA and doctors treat it like it's treason to stop it. Big Pharma feeling the karma. It's the season of logic, and we waking up, clean the house, mentally steaming the carpet. This the reconstruction era, breathing the carcass. Read me the charges. Kyrie retweets an image and they're seizing his dollars. Stephen A says I'm loving this, and he even hollers. Restricted stricter punishment. Oh, and Shaq, he's an accomplice, saying Kyrie should be suspended. Me being honest, media egregiously takes brothers, even hermanas, and pins them up against one another to feed the piranhas. I mean that Kyrie stormed the Capitol with thieves and Obamas. I'm watching all this happen at the crib in my pajamas like
I'ma stand by your side. If it's trouble, I'ma ride. Gotta do it for the culture. Unity should coincide. Gotta do it for the culture. I'ma stand by your side. Gotta do it for the culture.
Can I trouble you for a moment in time for us to huddle to? My people been through more ups and downs than the letter W. God, your people fell out of touch. We scared to summon you. We worship false idols that encourage us to be drug induced. The truth is hard to rebuttal, yay, so they muzzle you. Call you an unsolvable puzzle and they unpublish you. Try to make you earn approval with hurdles you jump into. But wait, make your decision like turtles, cause they can tug at you. But they know who you are, it's a power struggle and suppers do. Reclaim your seat at the table, pour you a cup or two. Take the largest portion of justice because they hunting you. Don't forget to finish that spinach dish in the supper stew. Leave the humble pie for the shot with the hitting colors too. Once you discover self with compass, you'll notice something new. They don't want you smarter cause all of it's meant to comfort you and keep you running in a virtual bubble that's puncture proof.
I'ma stand by your side. If it's trouble, I'ma ride. Gotta do it for the culture. Unity should coincide. Gotta do it for the culture. I'ma stand by your side. Gotta do it for the culture.
Dear LeBron, some say you the GOAT. I think that label's a joke for any human, cause every human's the greatest that's woke. So I'm confused by the words that you chose to use in your quote. You don't respect it, Bron, who you protecting? To not support the truth that your brother spoke is pathetic. I guess stealing people's identities copacetic. You act as if Kyrie is a random user on Reddit that posted a random documentary to say he said it. But when in contrary, he's been mostly prophetic, especially with that jab that you took. Do you regret it? You know how many adverse reactions needed a medic? Your boy Kyrie's with the ancestors comedic. They burned our temples, took our Papria's paper to shred it. And you ain't say a word when they called him anti-Semitic. Brown with everything else, you're so versatile and eclectic. John Sally stood up for Kai, your boy Shay Shay ain't expected, but
I'ma stand by your side. If it's trouble, I'ma ride. Gotta do it for the culture. Unity should coincide. Gotta do it for the culture. I'ma stand by your side. Gotta do it for the culture.
Boy, that's a dope track.
Man, who you telling? Yo, if we have one of the dopest MCs that we have that's on blast, giving Yamasani, shout outs like this, saying, yo, guy's tough. Yo, man, I'm telling you, I saw him Saturday, and he sounds exactly like he sounds right here. And it was no vocal track behind him either. He was just going with the beat, and it was straight on point, bro. The boy's a pro, I'm telling you.
If you are an independent artist, stand-up comedian, or even a spoken word artist, and you ready to get your art out there, go to www.blastmusic247.com, fill out a free profile, and let's get your art out there to the community. Blastmusic247.com. And what's that ending, Mr. Gooch?
Changing the industry, one artist at a time.
Yeah.
Boy, you said that like you was on government time. That was good.
That's what I'm talking about. God, hey, what happened now?
Boy, that was the teacher voice right there. I almost did some homework. Woo! All righty. So now the time has come for us to talk about them Cowboys.
Oh!
Where do we start?
Man, do you want to go first, Goose? Because I got all kind of thoughts, bro.
No, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all get your thoughts together. I'm gonna start this.
All right,
you go right ahead.
I'm gonna start because I'm gonna do something that I normally never do. I really don't blame. If you're looking at 100% of the blame, Dak probably gets about 25% of that blame. Boy, you gotta love Fly, boy. Fly that dude, man. But no.
To the end.
Yeah, for real. But Dak gets 25% of that blame. He did some reads that he shouldn't have read. He threw some passes he shouldn't have passed to. Him and his receivers weren't on the same page. He blew a whole wide open touchdown with what was it, T.Y. Hilton, that he's up there looking for C.D. Lamb. However, in my opinion, Dak is kind of one of those quarterbacks that you're going to have some leadership behind him, and you're going to have he's going to have some structure. And I'm sorry, I just don't see him getting that in Dallas. I see Jerry Jones begrudgingly paid that man his money when he shouldn't have held out on him from the beginning.
True.
Now it's almost like he was like, now I shouldn't have paid you. Because it looked like I wasted my money. But in fact, he might have. But in fact, what he should have done, he should have doubled down and got him a little bit more help. He should have got him a little bit more help on the coaching staff. And yeah, we'll talk about that kicker too. So the kicker, you know what? I don't blame the kicker none yesterday. Now, granted, that kicker, the first field goal that he kicked got blocked, but if it hadn't gotten blocked, he was gonna miss it anyway.
Oh, he was gonna miss it.
Man, he would have knocked out doggone Soto, man. In the stands, dog. That thing was going so far to the left.
He'd have hit some old lady in the face trying to eat a hot dog with that one.
Oh yeah.
But he wasn't really a factor yesterday. There were a couple of times that they went for 2 and they went for it on 4th down because I felt like they couldn't trust him. But he was really a factor. The bulk of the blame, in my opinion, is on Dallas's offensive coordinator and the head coach. Because one thing about the NFL, it is chess, it is not checkers. Which means what? You need to be 4, 5, as many steps ahead as you can, and you need to have some contingency plans. And what they showed yesterday, they ain't got no contingency plan. Somebody go down, you on your own. And that's dangerous. You're not gonna win nowhere with that. What they say? Hold up, Ken. See, I told you Ken ain't got good sense. What did he say? He said they had that boy family tied up in a Brooklyn basement.
Tied up in a Brooklyn basement. Basement, not guilty. That's how I stay filthy. Richard and Richard.
Get me. Yeah, for real. But yeah. So that's my opinion. I feel like. There's an outside chance that Jerry tries to unload that.
Man,
if he can,
and and try to invest in Cooper Rush until he can figure it out.
That ain't gonna work.
But that don't work. But I'm also say this, and y'all are 2 Dallas Cowboy fans, so I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this though, for real.
Right? Yeah.
I do not recall all of this conversation on the quarterback and his performance when Romo was starting. When Romo was playing, Romo had the same record as Dak, has the same success rate as Dak, but for whatever reason, it wasn't never really Romo's fault. You know what I mean? Somehow, some way, there seems to be a difference in. There were higher expectations with Dak, even though I think Romo's contract might have been bigger, even though it was a while ago, if you adjust it for inflation. But I don't know. You guys tell me.
Okay, so I'm just gonna first jump on what you just said before I forget it. Here, it was right down the middle when it came to Romo. Okay, there was a whole bunch of people. Me and Goose, we got a name for him. It was Tony Nomo.
Nomo.
Okay.
Nomo.
It was every talk radio station was split right down the middle when it came to Romo. Okay. Dak, his first year, okay, His first year, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, keep Dak, blah blah blah." But after that sentiment changed. I think now it was probably, I would say 60-40. You know, it was not 50-50. It was probably about 60-40. But right now, after listening to the like radio today, it's 75-25 the other way. Okay. Now, I agree with you when you say that it was probably Dak was probably 25%.
I disagree.
It's his fault, but his 25% looms large. Okay, the like 2 interceptions. The first one was absolutely abysmal. Did not even have to even throw that ball. And if you wanted to throw the ball behind, if y'all looked at it, Gallup had no one behind him. Like no one.
Look,
okay,
let me
throw the
tell you.
ball over the head or throw it out of bounds or whatever. Okay, get rid of the doggone ball. He was slow on it. Should not have done it. The second one, I still don't know. I'm looking now at CeeDee Lamb crossing in front of him. He had him open initially, and then wait for him to run into the dude. I'm like, the defender has on a red freaking shirt. If you can't see this dude, then you threw it directly to the red shirt. Okay. Now, his scrambles yesterday came, great. Did he do enough of them? No, because he is a veteran quarterback, 29 years old. If he sees something or if something is not right, if a play is not called right, audible out of that thing. Okay. His rookie year, the reason he was so successful was they did not care if Dak got hurt because they knew that Tony Romo was going to be coming back. So they didn't care. So they were running them. They were doing whatever. As soon as Tony Romo left, though, they're like, oh, no, we got to be more careful with you. And then when you have your boy, who they've been saying is going to be a coach somewhere at 30 years old, I'm sorry. Kellen Moore is a terrible big game coordinator. Last week, you saw innovation. You saw plays that me and Goose was sitting there like, damn, where that play come from?
You ain't lying.
This week, we like shit. You can diagnose that just by looking at it. Oh, hell.
That's
They're going to run the ball. Oh, they're going to do a swing. Oh, they're going to do this stupid reverse.
Yep.
The reverse had not worked the whole year.
They keep
They
calling.
didn't even run the reverse. They didn't go back. When like Cooper Rush was there, they did not run a single reverse when Cooper Rush was in there. They run one every single week with Dak, and they get behind the freaking sticks with Dak every single week. Okay? Dallas Cowboys are scared of big games. And it's not just the players, it is everybody on that team. I done said it from the concession stands to the cheerleaders to the dudes working the parking lots. They are all scared of big games. 28 years come next year, and they are still scared of big games. They're going to do the same thing they always do in big games until they get someone that can say, okay, this is the point in the game where we normally screw up. Call that damn timeout. Bring them together and said, no, we're going to break that shit right here. No one does that. Kellen Moore calls a stupid play, and then Mr. Big Mike sitting over there acknowledging the play, knowing that it's stupid. It be like the stupidest give up plays ever. I knew that they was about to go on a bomb when he threw that one bomb to Gallup. I'm like, oh, they finna throw a bomb. Threw a bomb, basically just saying, okay, let's go give up this drive. Throw the bomb. It was short again. Cause I don't know what the heck Dak is doing with his arm. He was short on the CeeDee Lamb throw. He was short. CeeDee Lamb should have scored on that. But CeeDee Lamb had to stop and come back and catch the ball after messing up his pinky.
Okay.
Everything. Man, throw the ball.
So before you start, Goose, you said something though that goes back to what I was saying. If they knew that A, Dak might be hurt, B, no, or something happened, because guess what? The past couple seasons, Dak would take off. Dak would run. Dak would get you at least 5 or 6 yards and get out of bounds or something.
No.
And one more thing. Hold on.
That is
And
not
one more.
happening.
And one more thing I noticed. Remember that last play when he was in the end zone and he almost, got a safety, and the dude hit him, and he just sort of just
I don't know what
bounced off of him.
Yeah.
If you got that kind of dominance that defensive ends are bouncing off of you like that, why are you not running for it? If it's 3 and 5, why are you? I don't understand. I don't get it.
Since he got that ankle broke,
Yeah.
they did not want him running in
Damn
the
that.
regular season. Okay. Playoffs though. If you are
You a hard man, Goose.
If you are fully healed in the playoffs, you need to do whatever you can to make sure that you're going to get the first down. Dallas Cowboys have too many give up plays where they're like, okay, it's 3rd and 6 or it's 2nd and 5. We're going to just try to do a whole bomb, and then now we're stuck with Zeke having to get 6 damn yards on
And he
3rd down, and he's not going to do. He'll get you 1 yard, probably 2. He ain't gonna get to 6 or 7.
See Jerome
and they know
Bettis.
this. Yeah. And Goose, the last thing I'm gonna say before you can do it is, your team sucks when your whole game plan is gone off of a player that earlier this year you wouldn't even get a damn ball 10 damn times in the game. When Pollard got hurt, they gonna say on the radio today that, oh yeah, it messed up our whole game plan. What the hell? That's done. This is football. You
Wait a
got
minute.
some other players out there.
Terrible.
And also, so you would think, okay, well that means Zeke gonna come out there, right?
No.
Nope.
Put it
Nope.
on.
You bring Zeke out for one play where he plays center, and it was
That's at the end of the game. No.
that was just dumb.
No. Zeke was out there doing absolutely nothing. Okay, you should have put in Malik Hunter, who was 21. I don't care if he did not know any damn thing. The boy can run, and they can't catch him. He got young, fresh legs. Put him in there and say, they didn't scout you. Let them chase your ass around.
All right, Gooch, go ahead, man.
Oh man, I might get a little passionate about this, so give me a little latitude here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, get your pen, get your calculator ready. Dak deserves 99% of this loss. 99%.
Hey, Gooch, stay out that man pocket.
Man, hey, he got his money. I just need him to perform. I just need him to perform. Dak has hit his ceiling. He is what he is. He's always going to be that person. What we need is coaching. And that's the other 99% is the OC.
Yeah.
OC and Dak are the same age. He's not checking that. We need somebody that's going to check that. You better not change that play.
He needs someone. No. Dak needs to check the play. Have you seen them damn plays that's coming in there?
The new OC is going to tell them that going to have some new plays. We need some new. We need a whole new. We need a whole.
Dak is a veteran quarterback. He should be able to change that shit.
I don't trust Dak. I don't trust him. I've been saying it for the longest. I don't trust him.
Well, he's a team player, which is why I was leaning to the point of maybe somebody kept telling him to ignore everybody else and get the ball to CD, CB, whatever his name is.
CD Lamb.
CD. Yeah, maybe somebody told him, hey, don't nobody else matter but him.
That's the game plan, bro.
Yeah, that's your whole game plan. Get the ball to him. You can't get the ball to him, well, it's still your fault.
And see, he did used to be that way. He used to use progression. Whoever was open, he got the ball to. I remember he saying, I'm just get the ball to whoever's open. It didn't matter who you were. Now it says, we got to get the ball to one person. He stirs them down. Defense knows what's coming. Yeah. And that's the reason why I was very critical of this wide receiver, Cooper. I was very critical. But one thing I did say Cooper would do, and the reason they got mad at him because he changed the play in the huddle. He told them, look, man, they sitting on this route. We got to do something different. I'm going to go this way. Touchdown. They mad. The offensive coordinator and all the other, they mad. We need somebody else like that knows we can't be so predictable. We need some better play call. It's 99%. I give 99% to the coach.
Well, okay, that means you're at 189%.
I know you get your calculators ready.
What kind of calculator you got? Okay.
Calculators ready. The coach, hey, if I don't know if I got a chance to say it in our private chat, but I said Mike McCarthy need to call this game.
Oh,
he should have called this game. Because I know San Francisco was going to be on Kellen Moore. I know we're going to get. He did the same thing last year. I told the Central Latel down, we're going to do this right here. We're going to do something new.
Man, now, I'll say this. That's one thing about Mike Tomlin. That offensive coordinator got maybe 2 or 3 plays that he screw up. Mike be like, no, I'm calling plays now.
Yeah. I don't trust Mike. I don't trust Big Mike to do it.
I don't know what at this point, I damn sure don't trust Kellen Moore.
I mean,
the big plays. I mean,
think about it though. I'm not going to sit there and say that like Mike McCarthy would have done any better when he approved the damn game plan that revolved just around Pollard and CeeDee Lamb. And he's the head coach. Oh yeah, that's a great. Ain't nobody. It's a football. No one's gonna get hurt. No, don't worry about that. Just gonna make it around them 2 damn players. And when that don't happen, boom, nothing.
Now let me ask y'all this, because y'all are Dallas experts. Because you know I don't pay too close attention to anything in Dallas.
Man, please.
Would you think that Dak would be in a better if there was like more of a West Coast system, like more like a Steve Young type of situation where instead of trying to rely on him throwing bombs, you know, you got these little short passes, you know, 3-4 yard out routes, you know, relying more on the run. Do y'all think he would be better in that kind of environment?
This man is colorblind as I am. He will throw you 2 picks for pick 6. I don't know if Robert got pick 6.
Once again,
problem, dog. He may be colorblind for real. I'm serious.
Hey,
he may be colorblind. That may be right. Might be right, dude.
Well, then Big Ben might have just been blind. Because I mean, keep telling y'all, I'm accustomed to my quarterback throwing 2 a game. I'm telling you. But at the end of the day, it's still about strategy.
That was when he got older, though. In the beginning, though, Ben wasn't like that when he was, you know.
Oh no! No! When he was winning the Super Bowl, no sir. When he was winning the Super Bowl, he's good for 1 a game. As he got older, he was good for 2 a game. Look at that.
He didn't catch it.
No, I didn't catch it.
Saying he was good when he was winning Super Bowl and in the bathroom with blondes.
And I said young blondes.
He was doing real good then.
Oh, he had his mojo working.
Dang.
Nah, man, Dak is a good guy. He's a good guy, but I don't want a good guy. I need a quarterback that can quarterback our team and not make so many consistent mistakes.
You want somebody with some swag, like Joe Burrow after the game. They asked him about, and he was like, well, they better get some refunds because there ain't going to be no neutral site. You want somebody with some swag.
I need somebody and back it up.
Right. Yeah. All right, we got about 5 minutes left. Let's get these picks on in here.
Oh, yeah. All
right, NFC. We got the 49ers, which is our own Miss Banks, co-host of the Liftoff. That's her squad.
Yeah.
Versus the Philadelphia Eagles, who is Kelja, the princess goddess of truth, honesty, and transparency.
Oh, Jesus.
That's her squad.
Oh, my goodness.
Lord have mercy.
Yo, since I had already deemed in the season that, you know, my 218 was Philly, but only because of Jalen Hurts. Everyone else can like kick rocks.
Wait a minute.
I am still picking Philly. Ooh, I hate you saying that, Gooch.
Just wait.
Give me the Williams. I get shivers even thinking about saying Philly, but
Gooch. This your boy. How many teams does he have?
2-8.
Hey man, I can that 99%. He passed that.
Hey man, I said
how many squads does he have?
I
said it now, okay?
Hey, you know what? As much as I love my co-host, I don't see the 49ers beating Philly. I just don't. I don't see it.
You know what?
I don't see it. And hell no, I'm not betting nothing.
NFC East is the beast. I got to pull for the NFC East. I'm going to have to say it. Fly, Eagles, fly. Miss Banks, you can go stick it.
Oh, and I'm gonna tell her you said that. Oh, I can't wait to get off this thing so I can give her a call. You need to go back and watch Rats and see what Gooch said about you. All right. AFC, we got Kansas City Chiefs versus Cincinnati Bengals. Who you got? Oh, and by the way, I did pick Philly. Go ahead on.
Since I can't count it, the high ankle sprain, as everybody keeps telling me, Mahomes can't go. I think it's just a decoy. He might be up a little bit. He can't go. It's going to be Burrow all the way to Chase to the Super Bowl.
I agree.
I'm going to go with Kansas City, and I'm going to tell you why. Hell no. Y'all ain't getting another bet out of me until the 2022-23 season.
I'm offering double or nothing, man.
No, until later on this year when the new season starts. That's when I might do it again. But I'm already gonna have to pawn something to never mind. Anyway, I'm going to say that even without Mahomes, Kansas City is a better team. And I like the coaching. I like the strategy. So what?
Who's that second string quarterback?
Chad Henne.
Yeah, he came in the other day.
And he came in and he did what he was supposed to do. He was very efficient and did his job.
He didn't do
it. Wasn't nothing spectacular.
He didn't do the Dak.
No, he did not do a Dak or a Cooper Rush. So, and just because I have AFC North bias, I'm going for the Chiefs.
All right.
I feel you. So I am looking at Cincinnati Philly Super Bowl.
Now, I do think it's going to be Kansas City and Philly. I do see Philly winning the Super Bowl. I do.
Barring injury.
Barring anything, something major happens, some kind of cataclysm, I see Philly winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm about to deal.
And I will say this: we'll have to deal with her the entire.
Her and Gemma. God.
Oh my goodness!
Shout out to Kelda the Princess Goddess, but good gracious.
Yeah, it's gonna be atrocious.
Her and the British accent.
Yeah. She did pull out that British accent. Just what the heck that come from?
But yeah, this has been a decent season, ups and downs. And man, he wasn't kidding. He put the address in the private chat. He was not gonna let me get off of here.
Yo, you know what, man? You know what, bro? Just go ahead and just make it easy on you. Okay, whatever the cost of whatever you're gonna buy me is, just gonna cash at me. I just buy and I would drink it on.
We can't get it here.
What the hell?
What I'm sending you is straight out of North Carolina. You can't get that nowhere else.
What would you send? I forgot.
I'm sending you a case of cheer wine. You can't get it nowhere else.
Cheer. CHEER wine. Oh hell! That sounds like some shit right there. When you just depressed, take a sip of that shit, and your ass just ready to turn up.
No. It's not Night Train or Ripple.
Oh man, sure sounds like some Night Train or Ripple. I ain't gonna lie to you now. Sound like some damn Thunderbird on steroids.
You'll see. But anyway, what's the final word, y'all? We up against the hour, we right up on it. We ain't gonna talk about Ed Reed's grand opening and grand closing at Bethune-Cookman.
Shannon Sharp.
That was so sharp.
We didn't get the chance to talk about Shannon Sharp getting ready to drag everybody up there over LeBron. Hey.
That was wild, bro.
Look, shout out to Shannon Sharp, man. That's like AC riding with OJ. He was like, you ain't gonna talk about my dude like that. I drag everybody up in here behind LeBron.
I mean, I don't even know. I still don't even understand why they was arguing on the sideline.
What happened was, I forget the player's name, but and Shannon is over there on the court side, and he shouted at the dude that he was too small to guard LeBron.
Yeah.
And the dude shouted back at Shannon, shut the F up and F you. And then Shannon was like, well, F you back. Yeah. So then the dude come running towards Shannon. Shannon, in his $3,000 sweater, getting all swole like the Hulk. Then some other center dude come over. Then Jay Morant. Yeah, Jay Morant came over. And then Jay Morant's daddy came over.
Yeah.
And all I'm going to say is it would have been embarrassing for you and your daddy to get beat up on national TV. Hey, look, how do you explain that to the mama when you get home? Say, both y'all got your ass? Memphis ain't got no security?
And since we are 1 minute over already, the everything, bro, you just gotta pump your brakes, man. You just can't let all of that emotion come out like that.
Yeah.
D-Ray and
last word.
Yeah, I'm in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Last word.
But those Cookman,
yeah.
Every whatever emotions you had that made you come on TikTok or whatever you was on and make that freaking video and talk. Who was he talking about? Because it wasn't Bethune-Cookman, was it?
Yeah, he was talking about them because basically.
Did he just get hired there?
Yeah, but the contract wasn't signed. The contract wasn't signed yet, but what wound up happening, he goes down to the practice facility. The grass is not cut. Trash is all over the field. His office is dirty. It's got food and trash and all kinds of stuff all over the training facility, all over the offices, the gym, and all of this stuff. And he's like, look, y'all are asking to revamp some stuff. How come y'all ain't had the cleaning crew to come in? Why am I'm here, I ain't even signed my contract yet, and me and these kids is out here cleaning up. What is that all about?
Yeah, it is kind of jacked up. Though.
You know what I mean?
He shouldn't have gone on, but he should not have gone on TikTok.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, he should have gone directly. He should have gone directly to that AD.
Yeah.
And was like, hey man, what is going on?
He embarrassed him.
If you want to clean up the image, then you need to clean up around here.
No, hell with him. I say this: if you don't want your dirty laundry out, then clean your dirty laundry, because everybody's not gonna keep that secret. Everybody's not gonna come in and just ignore stuff, especially when you get look at how many people are connected to Ed Reed that he could have had. They could have had a new gym built, could have had a new field built. Shaq was getting ready. Yeah, Shaq was getting ready to donate 10, 15 million. What? No. Get it cleaned up and get it right, because it's a lot of that underhanded stuff. That's why Dion is in Colorado right now, and we could talk a whole nother hour on that.
Let's not.
All right. Good one, y'all.
So I tell you what, we're gonna send out a search party for Mr. Glass.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna see if we can pick up the pieces. Y'all see what I did there? And we're gonna do another welfare check on Mr. Los, and we already know Veep is neck deep in some pie. So.
Damn, not neck deep. Damn. Damn.
So we're gonna start calling him. We're gonna call him Smuckers when he comes back.
Go ahead, Goose.
This is what I want. Listen up here. After San Francisco loses, I want your co-host to come on rest and take this ass whooping she gonna take on the day.
Hold on. What's so crazy about it though?
Whoa.
He's on both their shows, bro. So anyway, he's gonna get it either way.
Hey. What you trying to do to me, Gooch?
He's gonna get it either way, man. Either way, he is gonna get
it. See, Gooch, I thought you was my boy, man. Man, that ain't right.
Come on.
Because the opposite of that means that if Philly wins or Philly loses, then you got to invite the Dragon Lady to come on here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna get it either way.
Because hey, look, if Kelger's on this show, I'm gonna just hit the mute button to get me something to drink. Get these clips ready. But I will extend the conversation. I'll let her know.
Yeah.
And if she asks me for any pictures of you for her memes, I would be forced to comply.
I understand.
All right, fellas, let's wrap this.
All right, man.
up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. We will see you, God willing, and the creek don't rise. We will see you next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central. Shout out to everybody out there. This is Rats. Y'all have a good one.
Deuces.
Deuces.